Okay, let's go there. Where? Let's see. The boys. Okay, let's go to YouTube. That man has I understand what I'm saying. So, Lily, my YouTube, you understand? Why you who are them? Because all the evidence is already intact. You understand? I would my color, you know, yaji, man, we are understand? Me, I do. Now, I will not even ya, will not do no, the casu do. Me, and damn off ye. Ne, money can no even on do expect you give a webo, a will not breakfast. Yeah, Mary, I will not breakfast. It's so big. Okay, now let's go there. Where? Ima here, be my golo. Big my via line. Understand? Because here, Guinea, Wakara. Here, Guinea. Understand? Here, give it put on. God. Okay, now let's go there. Greet you all, but that's time. One love. Arigo Jagbe mo uwe Tokyo Adi bosi nonga Oyana ni mao Saga weniya Unyogbe yi my brother. Yes, success no more ato egwefuere. Yazemesen Izobo. We were on okay. I'm on around you. Where I'm on around you. Getting. Okay now. Sana Tokyo ya. Uwe. In the sweet people body is onion. Good afternoon to you all. Good afternoon, Mama V. True. Baba Kyoyana ni uwe waka You want to know? Uwe waga eko uvegbe yo nwe Tokyo gbeti Tokyo yana me Baba Kyoyana me Kyoyana ni mao Sana Kyoyo Tokyo yana me titi What almost a tour idea. Yes, so I'm gonna share this video. Let it go Vera. More let this video go viral, get a viral. Now so they come just the thumbs up the video. The thumbs up the video. Change we are. Wait. Area better we gbegbeji gbogbogbodi gbegbegbeti dandan gbọngbọngbọngbọn ọbẹ ìwà ó gbọn di dandan kádàkádà bàbá o kábíyèsí òwúwẹ nanana òsàlóbùà filovigo ẹnìmọ ọyá nà mo lè go filovigo ẹnìyàn níyàn mi ráyé o lọ́gbìyàn àwọn náà pẹ̀tẹ̀ wá ká ọ̀nà sẹ́ẹ̀tì pòpò òwúrọ̀ ọmọdé àwọn náà pẹ̀tẹ̀ òbí. Okay, share the video. Let's go there. As you're just turning in, when I hear they show the love, when I hear the press on, and they subscribe for now. Some people get the subscribe, they know they subscribe for me. Let us show love to each other. You understand? Before we go to the topic of today, you understand? Hey, mama. Any link when I say I just put them when they subscribe to that link. You understand? Okay now, Mugo no fear now. Oh yeah, let's go. Today I'll come and reach like 2 times today. Because the topic we are getting, they want to cut and small. I don't want to rush everything once. People don't feel sit down, they wash all of them once. You understand? That's why I want to cut and small. You understand? So this topic I want you to cut and sharper because we'll still come out again. So let's go there. Brother, I will slow down. When I thumbs up this video, when I share this video, you understand? We don't get much time to sit down and call it wait. You understand? We don't send person market, so one wait. You understand? So no saying this thing they interest for me thumbs up, just the thumbs up for the share. Share to your friends, share to your WhatsApp group, share to your Facebook, so that people will join us. You understand? Because my hair exposing gradually. I hair exposing. I will timani ma guys school. Ni more the buto. Ni deceive. Ni muwe. You understand? Any year my own way around. One time we hear as a year of deliverance. My own way around. Ni ade we be beyond. You get beyond. Said na so jaya o. Eya una susu woda fun. So ja. Eya o. Ekriya soro yodo amelo. Eki ogiru adona. Ono na wetie eneki o. Ni agbete we. Ose ni agbenete ba kara. Ni amegbe susu gbete ba pikone. Ni gbete be nipo. Osa lupo ano odun. Okuneri ogonodo. Okune respective ye. Oku. Ewe bu kuneri ogoni ye. Oku. Oku ri oni alene. O ma we sugu hun. Eri ogodo da fun ya pe video no ma ya pe nu wa ya dam lo. E o si ovie no deyi. Ebi no sunu we GPC. Ya pe nu wa dam ho. You know, ya so every time a GPC. In are do ri eku wa. In are do pe ki ku ni bu we bu. Nu wa ki gbirigbi wo. Ba na ya wu. Yan ma ya meji. Ovie ko la ya gbe no papa. Pokpa. O we gbe akin o ma we gbe ovie la ya gbe ni. Izobo, Esther Izobo. No let a fake account with GPC. Understand? Of your view, don't lie with the GPC or the damn hall. Mariore. Oh, we have no. No, we are boy in Kuri. Oh, we're here to agree to all of them better style. Let's go there. Guess one, I get on a mudia kawa. So waona gbabo wagairo wage gbabo wage sekele vera wage vera wage video na vera wagairo wage gbabo wage wa gbabo pati ayi GPC ni ado nyo hu ni hani ani amu je kono ni ada ori aka ho ni ada he baba with this man one understand yen we trust abe blogger ni gbe yan blog ya la jin na ni ma lo wa na o wa blogger ni ani ada ho vie vie ni yan o se obe baba with this man the king music na say music ni say no more music for now. Let's go there. Let's go to the video of our sister we do with the address GP Skask. GP Skask. GP Skask. I'm live now. I live now. No. Ah, on va c'est là bien. Que dia live now.
He said never. Hey guys, Blessing here. So Monica is yet another fracker with one of her fans, this time with a well-known proxy account under the...
For those of you who don't know what they call proxy account, fake accounts. You understand? The man men at here because everybody get out of so of in the kind of English where this girl they speak sometimes. Oh God, the girl go school. Oh boy, the kind of English where she they speak, they sweet me. This girl, oh but me not bless this girl. You go learn lawyer. All this your blogging work, or you are trying. Me, I feel give kudos to Blessing. Blessing, you are doing a good job. You understand? I must first of all give kudos to Blessing. You are doing a very, very good job. You're analyzing video. You are a perfect woman for that aspect. I'll give you one gift, one award. I need to give you an award for that. The way they analyze videos, I need to give you an award. You understand? So you be the English analyzer, while I will be the those analyzer. Oh God, I'm going to do the finish work as you do it for English. Me going to do the finish work for Benin. You understand? That frozen account we Blessing they talk now, meaning fake account. Fake account, what would they call fake? But it's not like fake account or account like account. Whether the person bring the research one or he put nobody did there, you understand? But account like about Facebook page when they talk now, Facebook account when they talk now fake account. Now the person had put where they do the Ziba or those GPC children. Or those GPC, if yeah, so no viol le gagbe, no ya from GPC, ni le ye fake account we will boost. Understand? O ma say ya we no the account yan la dia. Understand? E yan never the account yan la dia, ni Ziba or those one they want to do bad. That way bring the account come on. That one not do bad. That one not do bad. But when me yani how kedi no ruwe was Ziba no ruwe about beti no kwa no ruwe fake account yan le yi. Understand? So the frozen account in the road, the fake account now, this is Esther Izobo. You understand? You Esther Izobo. On your yard of fake account. No yard duzane, Monica, yard binani, Monica, Keredi, a girl no mere hewa down honor. Enya Monica is also soon with where a GPC meeting yando, meet here, Gaseniado. Ian eso sunia of yevenal la yangbe o kam kanal la yangbe ibinanal la yangbe ian do separated obi o tabeda o share video. So nagbo we you know here Blessing ya kakabo dey get the Blessing no go on analyze. So then I will not use English to finish up lies to interpret but my hack because my better topic already my mude na go to vula there last obi o okay now let's go but for nevertheless if you know say you never purchase your ticket in my pay show on Wednesday. Try me go from Victor or enter on when talk show me you go purchase your ticket. You understand? More go analyze on that great topic. GPC wahala. This year na for GPC. Zanzian gbegbe sigbo. About vievio omila okay. GPC hana ya fake na pay show man hana ya wo omila okay. You understand? We are taking it to pay show. You understand? When you are pay show, it matter why I will pay show, you will pay show. This time is payback time. It's what we call karma. Whatever you sow, so shall you reap. You understand? She is reaping what she has sowed all these years. Now, from Baba with a smile, I just do my drink. Understand? When you want a fake account, oh yeah, more do fake account, more go play this record, more go fake account. It is time. So while we are dirty kids, all those one wants to know say because in my own my baby grew, or my own my baby and in my way, teen dig with that honor. He go ahead or tell I ain't again a buy D. You know what they call fall down flat, a buy dinner. You understand? If you are not so here or pina katikati, I will no matter about you key. I'm a bogbo and monagbo on a kagbe. You understand? Again, you're not be one writing on a bog one on your good way. I think in your yeki, you're shy, a buy and tie or die. On a year shy, door your door. On I door my door. In our dolly for now. Understand? Ba no get no talo baru yobo o ma lo esi ona wetin ya mo bi edo gbuto ona wetin ya yo ya ni bi edo kwere e ban so ipiran o segbi no. You understand? O segbi no o bo kala ja gege ni we eri yin la lo we eri yin la lo igbon eri yin ga lesbian when majo boji. You understand? O ti yon kido inu ya ka as we if you know what show hey o kade no ahan kwa kala kwa ba wo this man I do my drink. Oh yeah, let's go there. Let's go there. Blessing Oga, blessing Kalekwa, blessing. Oh, blessing, this blessing. I wish I could see you for another grand. I'll give you one better gift. Better gift for this, for the way they analyze this video for me. The way that is it. You be like, see, you go to school. The way they analyze them. Understand? Very good. I know I'll call you blogger. You be press. This kind of press, a very good press. You understand? Oh God, you're supposed to work for. If I say ITV now. If I say TV, you too local for you. How can you go CNN? I'll call my brother to Mr. CNN may employ you. You need to be employed. Hey, guy, you finish work. Chai, this is baby. Chai, that's
the name Esther Izobo. If you guys remember, I talked briefly about Esther in my GPC video in which I mentioned that Esther Izobo is someone in real life who deals in second-hand phones. I even advised her in that video to drop Saga and focus on how to grow her business and make money with her online presence. Okay. If you haven't watched that video, there is a link in the description box down below. Click on that link and watch the video. So I have been following Esther for a while now, and from my observations, she strikes me like someone who is young, vocal, someone with a very interesting character, and who is quite critical in her thinking. And
this girl, I go add on that name to your nigga, detective. This girl is detective, very special detective on the social media. Now this blessed be a special detective. Detective, they want to know more things about you. You know, go know so that they follow you, they monitor you. You understand? This girl is a very sweet detective. This blessing. I beg, we need to give this girl award. Now, very good detective. He expose them one by one. I'm gonna listen. You don't follow, you don't monitor this Esther. They monitor this Esther Izobo. We stand for GPC, you understand? To the monitor, just the way they monitor Spirit God said, just the way Spirit God said in blue film. No art in there, any having no going, understand? Any we are monitor Esther Izobo. Adesua, where let you fake account in the head of Baron Sawiki. No one Bomawoku, what did they fake accounts? Well, no one or Bomawoku, I'm toy. Una le fake account no ya we see. I had to look at you because why or my so or Saloboga Boba Gawe. But now le fake account no ya ziba, no ya udegi nema, or Boboli nema, udegi nema, no see video we white be. There's never a time so by Yaku boy or soon that size open. There is never a time. Na jinyana jawema, there is never a time. No yana de yeki gui. It's just the way it is. Esther Izobo or it's like or Kadokadeno. Understand? Or let's go there. Or one while like the yeki, or why do pepper there, city there, you are bola like bonne last carona, but we're asking what check out. No one of you are free from this of your viewing what you know. Why are you able to do whatever? Esther Izobo now, I will also say congratulations to you for living out of bondage. I'm saying I'm going to give you congratulations for living out of bondage. But if you decide to go back to bondage, kilo coming, you understand me now, Let's go there.
All these traits are probably the main reasons she fell out with Monica. So this is how it happened. A few days ago, Monica announced that she was going to do a paid show about the saga between Kate and Lolo. And I know quite a few people have asked me why I haven't done any video about this saga. The simple reason is that I find it a childish saga that doesn't make much sense. I have been following the back and forth between Lolo and Kate, and whenever I watch them do videos, the question that comes to my mind is, what is wrong with these two women? It is very obvious they are in a superiority battle with each other, and each of them wants the other one to back down, but neither of them is ready to do so for the other. So Edo Voice of Truth made a very good video that I largely agree with. So you can go listen to what Edo Voice of Truth said about the saga between Kate and Lolo, which I for 85% to 90% agree with. Now back to Monica and Esther Izobo. I guess Monica wanted to give her 2 cents about the saga between Lolo and Kate. So she posted this caption that says, "Good morning, my amazing lovers. I hear say imbecile and every other thing she wrote there." And then she said, "Don't worry, na pay sure I go use them too. It will be set of women, daughters of Jezebel. Make her first reach out, you will hear from me." Any reasonable fan would understand that Monica getting involved in this saga between Kate and Lolo would give Monica's haters the opportunity to continue to drag Monica. So Esther, being the very vocal person that she is, disagreed with the paid show and voiced out her opinion. And I guess that didn't go very well with Monica. And let's not forget that Esther had actually been dropping him for a couple of days now to make us know that things are actually not all right with them. So this account that goes by the name Engine Room, which is actually run by Emily J, posted this caption in support of the paid show, and I read, "How long will they keep them quiet? You kept them quiet, they still keep on talking. I be who them they talk to, not be human being." Then Esther Izobo responded, "How long will she respond to them? And still they will not stop insulting her. I know it's not easy, but I think everywhere is calming down little by little since she ignored them all. She shouldn't get involved in this their nonsense and no need for paid show. It makes no sense, please." And this is the point at which their fight actually gained momentum. So this Ambrose Ajala account responded, and I believe it was Monica that was responding behind this account. And Monica said, "Esther, is it the pay show for you? Don't worry to enter, it's not by force." And then Esther responded, "The way you talk to your supporters anyhow sometimes is annoying, trust me. Anyway, I blame myself." And of course, Lulu Briggs tried to calm Esther down, but Esther wasn't going to have any of it. And then Esther told Lulu Briggs, "Please, enough. How will she talk to me anyhow like that?" And then she continued, "Like, am I a child?" Then Monica still responded and said, "Esther, you better be, because supporter will know how to talk. Now you might be loyal for." And then Monica continued, "Your support is too troublesome." And then Esther still replied and said, "Madam, you are not loyal to anybody because little thing you don't the insult person. Keep your loyalty." And then Ehi Susawe also jumped in to try to calm Esther down. Ehi said, "It's enough now, Abba, since yesterday." And Esther was like,
"Yes, so my people, may I cut and small. When they see fight, this one and fight where they happen was GPR here you are between Esther Izobo and Monokeke. Monokeko and Equimu, Monohoa, Monemogo, Monemogo ni support again, Monemogo ni fans away. Moneme respect ni fans away. If fancy way, or zero way da. Oh yes, the same fans no were respect nani ozegu da. Even though we Izobo na mi agu me no we gwenstana no tamu we platform one. As far as she is a supporter of you, she's contributing to your income, at least for a little time. I could respect in the fans way. Because why? Tinya Bobole will also will not a leader. If you don't see people that you are leading, how are you a leader? If everybody that you are leading and leave you, how will you become a leader? After us, you have to carry a leader. A leader that doesn't want his followers to grow is not a leader, it's a ladder. Oh yes. Is somebody hearing what I'm saying? A leader who doesn't want his subjects to go higher, who doesn't want his subject to excel, is not a leader. It's a ladder. It's a ladder. Pamwe go ya you see one way go divye GPC makon or kekeli amu we go iran you where you see. Oh yes, they will use you to climb. All the 4 people that support you, no one no excel. None of them that excel. None of your supporters that have excelled on this social media. None of your supporters that has shined on this social media. Now, let me talk to this so girl. If Nia give example, this your so-called girl no Vera TV. She has been on one place struggling for years, for ages, fighting for you. She has never excelled. People who came to meet her on social media has monetized, has started eating money from social media, but she is still in one place, shouting inside that place with that eyeglass. She can never excel, and she has never excelled. Why? Because she refused to step out of your bondage. Do you understand me now? Esther talk show no go where me marry you see. Ni me ask one feel give Monica. Oh my God! Like seriously? Esther talk show. Vera TV. Vera TV. We me marry you see. Ni me ask one feel give Monica. Oh God! Can I talk? The without being told, Vera, if you are really do that already, I will not worry because men they go my glasses. You use much of good do a gelaya when it you supposed to know where now I lift Osaloba Gbemorui. Osaloba Ogbemorui. You understand? Osaloba Gbemorui because he moved your demata. Ni me yaswa atene gbuwa mawa the GPC now. A page you na monetize obiyon a YouTube ni lani ki under 3 days YouTube under 3 days and I monetize YouTube man. I start a Vera TV where Vera TV who are the page you gather for years who are live video you manage no matter you always saga say how can who are saga one I mean we saga now saga okay only 200 and something we are viewing you 200 and something people we are viewing you that is the viewers ni me yagbe. If you ask me, we gather for good 1 hour plus for sagging a whole king. For sagging a whole king. You will have it 200 something. The only thing maybe for 2-3 minutes of dance. All have you. Press a lover like you go. Don't you see where my life changed? Don't you see where Allah go down, or life you men might be? Allah go down like followers who men might be because they want to men why all the banner people will get wisdom and they did this platform. Everyone that under depression, everyone under bondage. Everybody will now the right to end their opinion. This is the reason why I read GPC why I mean why. In every nonsense, there is always a sense. If una really get sense. Date a leader if he had the quality of a good leadership, if she's really a leader, what Izobo said on that platform will give her, she will pick the sense and forget the nonsense and move on with the group so that there will be happiness and peace and tranquility, harmony in that group. Because another selfish woman, another greedy, another self-centered. Even of ye on a gallery manewe was setting wegwa nugget saga over negative view of your no because wayara atatoba wanekin wari and no or a saga of you almost wamuladia there waga temata mahoni waga temata no my but you know ya waya a video now is going to go. This video is going to go viral. I'll say viral because a video now carry a lot of weight, a lot of confession or your video. It's high. You know, this year is a year of confession. I'm not car. I'm not car. Why damn you do? If you don't know you were here, damn you. Man, that's not even now. Honda where as if you're like who? Man, that's not even now. Very who do a dog back the dog back. Okade no. Okade. Odi akwa afia. Wa halfway. Wa down her. Monokaka.
If she can insult you, please not me. Then Monica still responded, I don't blame you. Now people will keep you here. Now I blame because you have always been a trouble for me.
Okay.
Oh my God. So this already shows you guys that this thing didn't just start yesterday or the day that this thing happened. This paid show fight was actually the straw that broke the camel's back. Monica and Esther Izobo have been in a tug of war for a while now, and it looks like Esther Izobo has been a thorn in Monica's flesh. This was just the opportunity for Monica to get rid of her. He still said, Esther, nobody can insult me because I talk politely. Sometimes don't allow your anger get over you. Then Monica told Ehi Susawe, Mama, leave her because she's popular in my haters' wall. So this means that Monica is not very cool with the fact that a lot of people recognize that Esther Izobo is someone with the capacity to think critically. Then Esther Izobo dropped the bombshell. She said, I don't blame you. You are just ungrateful. Ooh la la. Then Monica said, you are finally out of your cover. You guys know Monica has been fasting and praying for 7 days for God to reveal all her enemies. And I don't know if the prayer is finally working, but Monica is thinking, Esther Izobo is an enemy in disguise.
Yo, my sister Wato. Then you know, madam you know, that day what that agbon leader worry. A leader who GPC what that agbonore. Who were here a suspect. Were here in a group in. That's the reason why I pray that prayer. No, so no no kill wire, no king out near the way where you go my group in. You know, no, on no seeing, which is very good. In my own in my no book, o so pa go big yame. Man, I'm on a carry. Where's he one in a man standing on? You see, do you know your enemy can be your helper? I am managa. Your enemy can be your helper. Your enemy can be your helper. Even I walk back or to hear say because I know I was also again walk back. Again, I know. On a way, none here, on our year, you're gonna move your own. But today, a need to hear back say automatically a enemy you're getting into a helper. Also, and I walk by now, one see, by now, Vienna. Udayana, who do or you're gonna run. Your enemy can be your helper. Because why? Ni ya bolo gankere ni adena ya gbon si gbon na ya bole egbo akere ni adena. He now see you people no yibani no yiba ya comment for ya ni UPC people no yiba. Why enemy when enemy wa. That is the reason why na ati la ja ogiaso mo ebo gbo because ma on wa ye kan na so ni at all. No why ya review ni yan and why turns up in yan and why a subscription ni yan. That is the reason why we command the way no why on what subscribe and why are subscription with it. Which you people did on what can follow the page where unfollow here. Which you people did that's to show where what to boy why want darling boy what to boy were under bondage. And that's a bondage in Esther Izobo. But Esther Izobo ki yo wa pa niyan bi aya gi ona ya gi e ma wa. Omo pa na hiye mami Imami owo egi obogbe. Hello. What up, bro? Okay. Okay, thank you. So Esther Izobo ki on Imami owo egi obogbe because when wodi muri agbon when ki omo ne gi alo won ne gi agbe. That was the reason why I don't have a problem in omo no keke no yen. Omo no keke ni bi ani. This is the reason why Esther Izobo don't have a problem to omo no keke no yen because Esther Izobo was still on her right senses even though she was still under the influence of depression of behavior association of GPC. You understand? Also, many way you know not care woman or attack because a resta or ye the UV a resta or ye bar. You understand? Esther was still on the right senses. So now Esther is blessing no more. This is my press. Moiti with my press. The latest name of blessing Nji, your latest name wey Baba wey dey smile give you today. You are my press. You understand? My press, the one and only press. You understand? You go in there and bring information, analyze it. A good analyzer. So that's why I give you another post. You are a press. You understand? So you are doing a good job. Very good job. You understand? So now that how now go na me go na okay, a subscription am I there subscribers man. Oh, you have 9,000 plus subscribers. How you turns up, because you are a good woman. Okay, no, wait. Subscriber will say 10K. You understand? Because oh yeah, they your head. Where? Blessing you, oh yeah, they your head. You see all those where they cost you, so all those people, all those bloggers where they cost, all those presenters where they cost. No mind them. They don't get sense. Presenters where they cost you. Blessing, now you they talk to so presenters where they cost you. You know why? They don't go school. They don't know what you are doing. They don't know how important on this you're analyzing. Even though you even analyze me, the way you are doing the job, you are doing it in a perfect way as a press. You understand? So they don't know the importance. So if you like, even though you be Calabar, you be Ansa, you be Ogoja, you be any tribe where they call you, you be. My sister, you are doing a nice job. Maybe you get can't do a more. Yeah, especially that one where we the guy they didn't wish. What's the call Milaki? Oh yeah, Mario, no, ain't nowhere. Ah, what? A woman cannot talk to me in the bush. You wouldn't criticize you. My sister, I'm telling you, you are doing a good job. Nice one, keep it up. You understand what I'm saying? So let's go there. Okay now.
So Esther replied Monica and said, "Now so you they talk. Any of your supporters will get issues with you. Now so you they say them don't come out of their cover." And then Monica said, "Quick insult me now because they must remove you or me from this group today because the mask is off your face." So, of course, with what Monica said, we all know that nobody is going to remove Monica from the group. They definitely are going to remove Esther. And that was the point I knew that Esther's journey in GPC has come to an end. Anyway, Esther Izobo still replied and said, "Trust me, I blame myself. I know they your group again, no." So what happened was Esther Izobo realized that, okay, this is the end of the road for me. So before they throw me out, let me just remove myself respectably. And then Monica said, "How come I know they get issue with the rest except una we are know in every saga on Facebook you must involve. You must bring problem. You want the group to scatter, but God no agree." Then Esther Izobo told Monica, "Now you make us involved for saga just to support you. I've been supporting you since
No, I'll be supporting you for
2016, and I do it because of love and not hatred. But you are ungrateful." Then Monica said,
"Okay, let me pause from Monica to talk." He said, "Now you they make us this joint saga. Now you they make us the supporter of saga. Wala mala soko to do luku masa." So, my people, I greet now with better style. Look una sit down, for our house, on our office, as now they listen to me so, or anywhere they watch me, look una watch, I love this program. Look una share this program. Look una share. You understand? Look una share this program because an important thing. Now I want to talk here. Now, know why I tell this thing an important thing. Omono keke himself, they talking for mass. Say she no they do saga again. She not go reply people again. But some people go really talk. Imumu in odoyo. You understand? The odoyo fans wey get, they go say, "I'm not true. Mama Eke no dey reply people again. They don't reply bloggers, Facebook presenters again." Agree. You know they reply bloggers again. Una hear wetin this woman talk now? Say na she dey make they do saga. Na she dey make they do wetin saga. Na she dey cause saga. When I come out, all this while when the movie they say they call am different name, I come and tell the movie make stop am. Say now the woman husband go supposed to take action. You understand? People call they ask me say why you know they talk to Monica. Abi you don't go join their group. I tell them I say I not join any group, but Monica I never see wetin Monica do. We go make me answer am. We go make me saga am. Until I see wetin he do, and I go fit get evidence of say this thing that you do and this thing wey you do so you not good. I go tell you say my sister, this thing wey you do so you not good. Now so me I dey do my matter. And exactly wetin I dey talk. Till he can't do that thing where I can't really see this thing where this woman do. You know, so now this woman now be the bad head with it for social media. So now this woman and they cause quarrel between the Benin's for social media. Now they are caught chain, my people. Since where I caught chain, now while I come, this woman go down, go toilet, you go do video. Hey, you go down, go here. I said my train station go for do video last. You go this street, you go this supermarket, they share, they go for supermarket. Like Ekita. You go this supermarket, they go like Ekita, where's supermarket? Go. All breakfast, supermarket with the breakfast. They know him. To the extent, in daughter, can't even the shame. In daughter, can't even cut chain for her. When it is shot, people they look them. They should bring shame and disgrace. They can't give the children. The children was not hungry. They are not in a good mood. They are not happy with our lifestyle on social media. Even to the extent, even we followers correct them, say, Mama, what you do so no good. The followers will correct them. He blocked there. But God, it's uncorrectable. A leader that does not take correction is not a good leader. How are you a leader? You must learn from your subjects. Oh, yes. The fact that you are a leader does not mean you are perfect. The fact that you are a leader does not mean you know it all. The fact that you are a leader does not mean you are wiser than the community you are leading. I no see who want do or me want to do. I'm not keke no even. No wonder the king of social media is talking. In every nonsense, there's always a sense. Obi yon tametana when you tametana. No wonder you dey feel me so. When I sit down, when I listen, this woman say no they do saga, but he send all his fans, all his supporters, be the saga who sagara. So who be that one? Who they do saga? So not be she. He sit down, he saying a leader where they lead, others follow. He don't resign for saga. So he get agents with the saga for him. It just be like person we be sitting on Mila. You say you be on Mila, you know they carry gun again, you know they go out again, go do your night duty. But you get boys, what they go to do for you. My people, what that kind of person be? Don't be still Omila. Omila na Omila. Now the same thing. And that kind of character, now this woman they possess for social media. Now, I'm gonna listen because now they are nyash in the open soul, waiting that they do for back where we know they know. When they call back of the scene. Where the viewers know they know. Many of them, I get one video now. We want to still do concerning GPC. I said on my page show for play that one. That small girl don't humiliate me, don't insult me. I never one day insult her. I've never insulted that girl one day. He started to insult me. So they send the video to me. She can't even use her mouth talk when it enter Europe. You understand? Today na single mother. When it enter Europe, person get talk so never reach 20-something years. Never reach 20 years away from 13 years started to do vaga. You don't turn single mother as best tiny age. Whatever they see them, GPC. Because if you're born, they go pack baby things for you, they support you. If you're born, that's the reason why they see small girls. All of them they carry belly for GPC. Because of the support, with GPC they support woman will really born. We make some of our even our men. They clap and they follow them because of baby things where they want to get for their hand. I believe say all those our men, they go sit down they hear now. When I share this video, they hear waiting GPC they pass through for now. The atrocity, the thing we don't form me them now. They hear. I become men or not become men or be ya why you have almost of ye can. Almost of ye can. Of ye vie most of la wagbe. A fanon na motieni almost to la wagbe. Go para the fana motieni ya la wagbe. Ya ka o ka bi esi no ro ria ni ya gwe gwan ya. Ati ko ya mi wie ni. At least I have seen something we be say I don't still do for the social media. where I feel use hand knock my chest, say yes, I do it, and it come to pass. If you will be never see children from years now, at least you don't go see children. You don't go snap picture with the children. You don't go take picture with the children and post out social media, but this sweet her. Because why? If mother seeing children, he must smile, must enter her eyes. She must happy say, "Oh, my lovely children, how are you doing? My beautiful children, how are you doing?" Joy must enter her mind. The more you they go closer to them, the more you they go to see them, the more you they see them, you go to get joy. You go to get joy. You go think of and you get joy. Make I tell you, before me, and if to say me never forget pikin for Nigeria, for not pass Libya route enter abroad, I know say okay, I don't make name already. My name no go feel lost. Pikin the other day, make I take this risk. You understand? When I did Libya route, my son complete 2 years. When he complete 2 years, I go back, I carry for, I call her. I say, I call her. I pray for her finish. Now I say, pray for daddy. Pray for your daddy to cross. If I cross, I'm going to surprise you. He prayed for me 2 years. He prayed for me. I said, pray for me back. That was September 1st, not my son's birthday. September 1st, that was my son's birthday. September 1st, my son prayed for me. Then on October 2nd, I enter Italy, 2016. Without no stopping, nothing, no nyama, everything went successfully. The prayer of a child to the Father, bless me, follow me. You feel me so? Children, now blessing, they locate them. If evil do not, blah, 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 he talk, God don't really hear what he talk for heaven. And he go work for you. That's the reason why they say, yeah, mom. At the short hand, if you leave it, go and call your children. Stand as a woman and take responsibility. But today, when I see on social media since yesterday, even his sister, it's a shame. It's a shame to you. Say you carry, if you leave your children picture, put for your screen. May your followers they laugh, they look. It's a shame to you. So if I didn't speak all these years, you could have not done that. Una see una life. Una see the way una they live the kind of fake life. If I not come out, come fight more, if you leave you against her going to for abandoning all those children all these years. You know how to all of una the stand picture. What till you call yourself a nogi? Put all of una. Una they post the picture. Children as beautiful. He shocked them. He not shock anybody. Now we not telling the truth. Now he shock. Una we not tell you if you didn't get the truth all these years. Now those pictures on the post shock. You supposed to stop deceiving yourself. You will not deceive anybody. No, self not deceive. You not shock anybody because everybody knows that he abandoned the children. Everybody knows that your husband collect the children for his hand. So who is shocked? He not shock anybody. The people were shocked now the GPC and the Monica team. Now is shocked because now they not call this girl to order. May they talk sense into her brain. May they help her, advise her on how to go to see the children small. By saying the children regularly, he going to drag the children love to herself. The children going to get motherly love from her. Gradually, the man still told her, okay, my ex or my this, okay, no worry. Hey, may they go spend 1 week with you. May they go spend 3 days with you. May they go spend weekend with you. The children don't grow. They can tell their father, say, we want to go and spend weekend with my mommy. Yes, they go come. Play. I say, for you, like who? None of you fit tell this girl this thing these days. Now to the carry man give her. Now to the shark cargo cabins, we not go to follow, we not go to share and love, share and care. I don't want to mention many of your name. I know now. I don't want to mention many of your name. Understand? I still get little respect for now. Especially those one with fake account where I get their pictures. I still get respect for now. I don't want disgrace at all. Una the respect myself. Make una the respect myself. It not shock anybody. Now where they post, from good, have lovely family, happy family, great family. Why didn't you tell this woman all these things, all this why? None of una fit tell her. Make no saga now. You all are living fake life, living in bondage. To speak the truth is difficult for una. Tell your fellow presenters the fact, the truth. where he or she they get her wrong, make it adjust, make it correct itself. If you need still quick get sense, small, now quickly, he adjust, he go correct itself. You understand? But now I want to sit down. The Ishakuna, nice children, beautiful family, beautiful family. When he never go see children, is the one not right. One not call say, Yami we, Yami we, Yami we from December till now. Una not call Yami we. Why una not go call am Yami we? Ishakuna. If he post children, another post children, post everything. Now the best poster. All of my Ishakuna. You go haters, Ishakuna. Nobody be haters. Nobody hated you. Who tell you the truth now, your friend? Who tell you your truth now, your friend? I test you. Una way keep my mouth shut, gonna be the haters. Una way they post the picture now, gonna be the haters. Oh yes. If you didn't get sense, you're supposed to know now be the haters, will not be friends. Now na hater. Who tell her the truth? Who tell her the truth of your life? And be the real friend. Do you understand? People like una where they see una mother. He put the picture last night. He dey dance. Once year we man time all these years. When my sister Yami we. Yami and we in the picture. Children National Day. Yami Why when the picture, why the picture like Yami big yeah. May you bring the picture up for your screen. You not do one. May you come place for background. Maybe your background, your screen saver for background. You not do one. Di magi tene gbe ma ko de ko ne bia ga ma na ya fi wi. Ni na ha ma we o fi ye mo ga jop ya fe. Da o magi look here no me nwa. O ni wa ta ita to ko no ti e bo no ke na ti e bo ko. No ri e me gbere we no see e. Eni ka o no ko no koku de ya we won tanu no ta ma. Yes so. E ka wo ka bi esi ni ewu ni. O we won tanu no me ta ma. E ka le ko no ka le ko e ba me yin e ka le ko. Otiyan kaliyan ya di one. Any kalo yo ni no kalelawa. That is the truth. Una where they post the picture, don't be the haters. My party. What's your woman have a party when no have me via any adi? Where have a party with the party? My party go see your children. You be mother, go see your children. It's not the movement for your body. If you want verse, make verse. Yes, so I tell her the truth and the part of the verse. If you like, you know, call me verse now, you know. But the truth now I tell you, you know they feed me. Understand me? So even a woman they feed me, you know, be you will be the woman when they feed me. Oh, you they feed. You feed. You some money go give Destiny Bagua. You some money go give. What did they call her? You go feed. What did they call her? Oh, Bazelu. You feed the boy, the rascal boy. We for we get dressed for camp. Where they do your rascal for Australia. You feed our Benin actress. Only you. Now you what social media now. Oh no, you go no winner or Queen Organic beer. Now you go see get man they talk to person. Wo ya hu o ni me we ma o mana no pe no mu we you as a wife no agbaro any pe no really life you must disgrace them, embarrass them, frustrate them. You must frustrate them. The same you go see they come out. I will can be you can be get inside and go and sleep. Mono sakan moria. Go inside and go and sleep. Wa go in on yan we gbele gan. Very anyhow girl. So let's go to blessing GPC ade marenuwa onyimuwa ma ya agun onyimuwa e ma ya e ti ma te bonuwa onyimuwa ma famu ni yin wa to sinu wa ni e ma tamu wa. Okay now.
Esther Izobo, please, you don't know how to support. Pack it out of here. Then Lulu Briggs, who was actually trying to calm both Monica down, told Esther, how about since yesterday you just the vex for everyone? Then Monica said, because she's a sadist. Then Monishola also jumped in support of Monica, I guess. Monishola told Esther, My lady, what you're doing now is very wrong. If you say you are supporting her, then give her some respect, please, okay? All these are not called for, okay? Cut it off. Then Very Nice said, Jesus, why now? I don't like as Iyeki attack her. Oh. She only talk her mind now. Why all this? Exactly my point. Their issue is not about this paid show. It was just that last straw that broke the camel's back. These people are just a time bomb about to explode. And
Exactly.
It was their perfect opportunity to just use this as an excuse to jump at each other.
Exactly. They don't want to talk. Blessing. God will bless you. I said, none of this thing, I'm going to pray for you. Go. Because he blessing and waiting in my mind. Now you think. Exactly. These people, they are tired of living fake life. They are tired of lies. They are tired of bondage. This is their opportunity to talk. You understand? This is their time. Wait till this girl talk way bad. Wait till he talk way bad. If we because of prideness, proud. You did proud. If we I'll get down off work with.
Other's throat. Very Nice still continued and said, she only speak her mind. Why would Iyeki attack her like that?
Okay.
Then finally, Very Nice said, you see why them know they quick finish their own group fight? Because impatient way she get. I beg me don't go because one day now so she go still insult me like Esther Izobo. So I guess that one is another fan that actually left the group. Another fan that wasn't very happy with the way Monica handled everything said, she popular for your hate as well. No means say she go there to insult you. You are too harsh with your comments as a leader.
Okay.
Then Precious Peter said, please admin, remove Esther from this group. Esther don't like Iyeki. And still continued, believe me, Esther don't like you. And people like this are actually the people who don't like this woman because they want her to be in the spotlight, in the negative spotlight. They want her to continue to do saga. They want her to continue to fight. And any other person that says otherwise, that person is the enemy, according to them. And in this other caption, Encherom said, too much of everything is bad. Sometimes you have to give it to them too. Then Esther said, my dear, fight the tire person. No.
Okay.
If you watch since this their fight, many people don't they believe waiting Monica talk and they don't see say she better pass the other 100% and starting to like her. We should encourage her to ignore them and not put in fire. Dear Esther Izobo, the very, very daft followers of Monica will never understand the logic behind this statement you made. It's just too complex for them to comprehend. Anyway, as a final punch against Esther Izobo, Monica publicly announced that Esther Izobo was no longer her supporter, and this is what she wrote. Attention, Esther Izobo is no longer my supporter. Anywhere you see her comment, she is on her own. Signed by Monica. And here is Esther's response to that. So childish. Anyway, it's all love from here. So this marks the end of the road between Esther Izobo and GPC and Monica. So you guys, the paid show Monica plans to do caused this fight now. And this is actually not the very first time Monica's fans would be against her doing a paid show. Remember the first time she announced she was going to do a paid show about Albert? Most of her fans revolted and she put that paid show on hold. She didn't do it at that point in time, but she still went ahead and did it on a different date.
Yes.
And the truth of the matter is that many presenters have already insinuated that Monica does a paid show monthly to keep body and soul together. Many of these presenters believe that Monica uses these paid shows to sustain herself and her family monthly. But whenever I hear them say so, I always thought that it was a coincidence that Monica's paid shows fall out every month. But as they say, in every nonsense, there is always some sense. So I started following Monica's page shows closely. Then I discovered a trend that truly, every single month, Monica finds a reason to do a paid show. And Monica also confirmed herself that her paid shows are monthly.
Paid show. For now, let's put paid show every month.
Durch Werbung auf YouTube erreiche ich genau meine Zielgruppe. Wie zum Beispiel Anna, die auf Google nach...
Once in month until hot market will
when I press the tonzo.
Monica doing paid shows should not be a problem particularly, but given the circumstances surrounding her name at the moment, one would expect that Monica would at least temporarily take the back seat in order for things to die down. And I believe that is also the point Esther Izobo was trying to make before she was misunderstood. Another thing is that Monica is seriously confusing her fans, which is why there is division among them. 1 minute, Monica will say she doesn't want people to mention her name. The next minute, she's already involving herself in saga that she should be avoiding. And this might shock you guys, but the deep truth of the matter is that Monica doesn't want presenters to stop mentioning her name because, according to her own words, the more people talk about her, the more money she makes.
If I carry on a do friend, Ebony or take me. Ebony, blood money. For that reason, I can never settle with you guys.
Now the hear our Bonnie you a blood money. For that reason, he can never settle with you guys. Ya drill, the money ya cause a problem. Then you people will start shouting and he will be doing more patient so that he'll be getting money. What? Yeah, I come. If you don't see that video now, you don't see now we are going matter because why? When I talk about Monica. I tell the whole world that the problem we're having on social media between the Benin's, the Edos, the diaspora, especially the Edos in the diaspora on social media, is on Monica. The video now I will show you. We have a video can go viral this one. Let this one go viral. The whole world make it now. My reason of talking to this woman all these years, my reason of talking to this woman, ni ke goda kuna da kuma the reason now that I go kuna tana ukamukana oka. This is true life confession. Our kana but when the woman get oka ige sagingwa huwa ya kwingiye eba yana migiye huwa ya hin en ya kwingiye awa ni kana wane viewers wana lele wana support age huwa oya amigo e sagingwa oya amigo osi every month osi sagingwa every month no ya amigo. This is confession ukamukana hina abeni wa no se pe mane he mane me ro no haro ibe la se kologura ina no kuna ta okasona Okakaboye kasona because you don't know kuna maeta no who do. Never say ba okuna ka be tase we live video where ye go yes gebo ye ma hodogo ye ma hodogo chop pastor ye won ye ga o salopo na pa ye tuti. But today how we confessing now you can control truth forever but you cannot control lie forever. For you to control lie you must lie more to control lie. If you want to control her, you will lie to control her. You understand? She has forgotten now. Say she has uttered such word on her video that she doesn't know anything. Ojuju, native doctor, he not get to bo, he not get to win. Yemeji, Osaloba Pana Bunani. Now, which is a video, I watch a video no yata. But the same she now is confessing to the world that whoever ni rewebu esagiyan amigo yakunigo eni no tawo nu ena na okwoba ne o ya pelele ne o ya pe garo di pere na o da wa no na la de life wa are mo ya gbe love yo ukamuka ola egbe na beto wan wani buge ekege wani buge we na bari emeta wani buna le we saga no ona gbera saga ne ukamuka ola egbe runda we ime kai uka edoka ukpona enata na ukamuka ala ko ni gbegbe ina we like gbegbe o like gbade gbegbe be we bona ukpona ni mayina kege ni ade ni atena runda we kina amen la ha ba kizo wo ege ni atena ade o vie kila ya gbe o kamuka kila ya gbe o sunu da mono kekena runda ko ma ari o mati o ma ari eso na gwi mama gene understand me now yin kamukala egbe osi o lolo ni awon egba guye ni awon egba kan oni ma carry ni kana yin pa eka yin pa na zi popo yuwe yin pa na kiwe maye yin pa na woni ala lo he yin pa na zi obo yin he yin pa itale yi ara ikenu kamuka ke la egbe ade na no ma ge woni bu no ma ge o enu ma ge woni bu na ya iwe no le wan tamu wa ni wa na go me mo se gbo he habe ni ko ma wahiano wa dan ho wa ka ho wa dan he no sunda okuna wo wa aida ye fie mu gbo he iye pe hian na hian na la wo wa de link ni mu ye wa ni wa ri obo wa subscribe wa to
If I say una no want talk my matter, una want quiet. Una know me now. Get what I will just do. Because a noise no must to make her. The more you make the noise, the more my salary, my money is making tanking. Men and women, home and abroad, they make the noise, I make the money. Now they help me, they do the saga, me go my money go, they make ton. But if they keep quiet, husband, I go do saga. If they talk, I don't go do saga. If I know yet again, wow, who will only give me 4? I make the money, they make the noise. That is me for you. Why won't I make money? Who react on to Google? You react on to making money. I make the money, they make the noise. Me, I don't make noise. It's none of my business. But if they're quiet, I go be there because it's equal.
You guys, we can only imagine the impact that this whole ongoing saga is having on Monica's family, especially the allegation that her only son, J-Boy, is not fathered by Monica's legitimate husband. In fact, social media people have even demanded for Monica to go carry out a DNA test to prove that Papa Waila is not the biological father of J-Boy. And some other people have also displayed pictures of this poor boy alongside that of Papa Waila. This act alone is enough for Monica to stay out of any form of controversy. But it would shock you to know that Monica sees this entire drama and controversy surrounding the paternity of her son as another money-making machinery, which she terms as blood money.
Bring dein Geschäft ins Internet und verkaufe online mit
Okay, me I buy milk for my son, my J-Bobo, my greatest, my one and only popular son. Easy to get to be popular, and your son is also popular. Now let me want the do because it's blood money now.
Because it's blood money now. It's not easy for she to be popular and his son is also popular. So to where you go, you wake up Terena. You can't when I Monica. Who will go? Na we hiana na we na mon we bie we dey ya we peshu I na we ni adi peshu ya we peshu we royo. You understand? Don't that when I gele we set it kaka no set it gbina no. That's to show where okuna na oji ya blood money. You to bo gbo na we to we popular we popular na we o kan kere no that one day awari yi pe and na we ti popularity ni that one mama ye school o ma ke no gba abira lai do ma we pele guy school e ke no ati ya ye school we adu ki o gbe ki gbe aga o ma ke no gba abira we to bu ni nwa o ma ke no nwa we la obo no we ya na nwa o wo no ye pere uwe to uwe popular wa tawo tu ya re atawo mo no bi go o da fun we pe awo nya e we na ti oni popularity emi amoja they won't go why him we na no him won we na no that the nya mo kowe no mana go na ha o yeke o mana go ki no dey ona we popularity ona we celebrity of vie was go don dey na don na ku emu gbe aga ile ya unda wo mai si o ko you pon pa yo wa yare gbe ada o gya so gya mi o ma won de dai agbon de mi o de no do hin egbo ko do ni bi ko hin gele ya mo e ase ni ko e ko se ti mo Monica e ko ya ti mo wanya unda ko no se no so ko ya gbe o ga so pe ebe wo lo wo se wo o se le wo e won ta gele no o awe tu ngbe iṣẹ́ tẹ́lẹ̀ ọ̀hún wọ́tún ní ọ̀hún mọ́ nínú ìwé yìí pé ní ọ̀tún mi so wọ́n yìí wọ́n lákàárí àwọn ó wà kún ìrìn náà náà wọ́n wà ná mọ́ ní so popularity wẹ̀ táwọn ọmọ ní popular my sister ọmọ popular ò nà orí ọmọ nìyí ò kọ́mẹ̀ ọmọ máa yù ẹ̀wẹ́ ò kọ́mẹ̀ ọmọ máa yù ẹ̀wẹ́ wẹ́rí tí kì í ṣe ò kọ́mẹ̀ máa yù ẹ̀wẹ́ ò wẹ̀ dọ́zù ọ̀yẹ́ náà táwọn ọmọ tó máa dọ́zù ọ̀yẹ́ orí ọ̀sùn sọlọ́bù arokpara gbon so mari ozuo lele odi oge ona akori beta ugwe na ugwe ozuo so lo bari unu ma buse una ya dele ki una de bai una de uzuo me we de etiti abonu but even what una ata Because when no ladia we no or ye ma wetu we dozo e wa kon de wo. Et when marry no che bonu e will address her matter we. Mother standing now me oh. Hello. What up man? Oh. Kumago. Yeah. Yes. Exactly. No wala. I'm on YouTube available. I subscribe now. Okay, no wala. Yeah. Better fans. Yes, blessing we need to subscribe for blessing. You understand? Okay, now subscribing. I wait. Even on 10 subscribers will give one. Will give that woman 10. You should try for this video. Understand? And it's the truth. So if you do wahia wa ato wa museven wow. Understand now? A video now is very, very, very delicate. But it's one be ya be full. Ya be video ya be full. You understand? A video now ya analyze it full before we now call it a day. We now come back again. You understand? And the patient man, why are they ticket only why because a lot of video on our patient man. We are going to play a lot of videos because nowadays a Monica now viene with the confession woman have your patient. Since we woman so man, I will saga where you are patient. Okay, no problem. Patient will give this one now. Man, here is one patient now. Honor with the ticket to Yaga. Yes, my way work making my way. Understand? Then we are any confession we confess now is going to be our patient. Obiyo, so we worried. Yagbo yo. You understand you now? Even no tell makoda yo. Since we once again we are not we have blood money we have you continue. You understand? No kam kayala we na kabo mo solo boy solo ba no gbe wa aka no aka any time from this year ke leru ni we this year definitely you people are going to start confessing all those people that you have tied on body they are going to be set loose by the special grace of God and those things are the one occurring one now the GPC Esther Izobo is already set loose. You understand? The bondage that you people have tied that woman, she has moved. And those people that are living GPC now, you are free and you are free indeed. No more bondage for you. You will excel. You will go out there and multiply. You go out there and do exploit. You will never get any setback in your life. You understand me? So, Baba with a smile, I talk because I pray for those of all those GPC people where they under bondage, where they under depressed, that is under bondage, so under fear, that God Almighty will rescue you out of that bondage by the special grace of God. I'm not saying we're not join any club, but join a new club, a club that is well responsible. A club that is responsible, not a club that will help you, but inside they are not responsible. The leaders are not responsible. When a leaders are not responsible, the followers are all corrupt. If a leaders is not responsible, the followers are all corrupt. Or see what I mean? Or tell me, no hand de by osusu. Always man, always here osusu na meeting na do sele na a meeting na kona we be down we every family me no ruwe ko ni ala o unless you would have yan ko ni do equally marry money dan do we marry yan try meeting all those lapo ni ga do ni akuli yan you lapo don't go there I lapo ni yan mo no ni ma gbeli yan la ni we lapo. You understand? All those kind of meeting yang ko toria meeting ko no bana mi go ya data o si o give I data pa imami go ya data pa o do agolo pe na to si na ogbegun no ya mi go ya data pa ogolo pe yan yigo ni se di be kazo se ni won bo wa yigo me go wa le ba go dey am buy. No, you understand? The same thing IGP yo wona o say na tag ya we Equally GPC near Nigby way ho. Yeah, ho, because it was my ho. As far as we don't care who what ya ho. America who is a lure. Oh, I'm a bonne bio. Yes, so my people. According to my brother, I do that. I mean, but yes, so my people, I agree to now. What all? You understand? So, my sister blessing, let's go there. Oh, better girl. I have to go like it for this your video. The way they analyze this, oh God, you go to sweet my brain. You go to sweet my brain. They trigger my head. Your video, they trigger my head. Oh God, fire them.
When you do blood money, all Amega senior sick, us family, us everybody. Shop it. Blood money.
This is the most shameful thing any mother could possibly ever say.
Okay.
Not only do I find it shameful, I also find it highly disgraceful. So to Monica, her son's picture being displayed in a paternity mess is popularity. Like, how sickening. This is your son we're talking about here, and you're sounding like he's your sacrificial lamb to make money?
Oh, voila.
Do you ever consider the trauma this whole social media disgrace could have on your son in the long run? All because of money. I mean, you intentionally do
I
saga
want
so
this
that
girl
people
link.
have
Come on, this
negative
girl.
things to say
I want
about
bigger
you,
link. I want
which
your
will make you
computer
create
10K
content
subscriber for
or
her.
page you out of it
Because
just
the
to
way
make
she did
money.
talk the
You
thing,
guys,
he did
using
sweet me.
saga as a strategy to make money
He
online
did
is
sweet
not
me.
even a big deal here. But throwing your
Ah, no,
son
no,
in the
no.
line of fire is the most appalling
How
thing
many
any mother
she
could
get?
ever do.
She gets
I mean, as a mother, you should always put into consideration the consequences your social media
9,087.
presence could have on your children. Now, let's watch the next clip for you guys to understand where exactly I'm coming from.
Oh, yeah,
Never. That kind of person go come dey cry. He bully my child. He bully my child. He bully my child.
Oh, wait, hold on, you know.
Can you?
Okay.
Do you know how to
Oh,
lower down
shut
your
up.
voice? Okay.
Oh, yeah, oh, yeah.
It makes me so mad. Like, because he doesn't put him down. He thinks that he tells me he's encouraged. He doesn't like
Can you imagine? Oh, yeah, we not shut up. Oh, yeah, we not shut up. Oh, yeah, we not even groaning. Oh, my goodness, man. Oh, God. Jesus. Hi. Oja makwada. Iri agmoji. Oh, yeah, we know you bogunu. A shot no shot. Or you ya muye. E we ya rian. Right from inside supermarket. Walk by there no we yeki. Walk by yeki. Oh, you buy shot flat. There was market on my money. You buy toa. Toa. We now know you bogunu ni. You boy gunu. You are disgracing her. Can you imagine the concombility? Okay, what are you? Yeah, get okay, okay, okay. We hear them no disgracing me. In your way, in your way, in your day, you can make good. Madam.
sorry, still. Okay. Lily Love Center. Oh. She bullied. What do they call this lady for Germany? Vera TV.
Oh, you are so bad, you know.
Now me, they even pay money to talk for the matter. Me where they pay money to, I never come.
This is so heartbreaking. What you guys just heard now is the voice of Monica's second daughter, and I think she might have been crying, although I'm not sure. But from what we just heard, you can tell that that child was embarrassed by the way her mom was doing Facebook Live all over the shopping mall and talking loud while passers-by were looking at them. So what happened on this occasion was that Monica went shopping with her daughter, and Monica was streaming live on Facebook throughout the more than an hour they spent there. And when her daughter told her to stop or lower her voice, Monica simply carried on from where she left off. And when some commenters tried to caution Monica to look after her daughter, Monica rather blocked them.
That's why I am the leader. My darling,
I'm on the years,
because this is embarrassing.
you cannot even
My
define
darling,
what's a
Glory,
leader.
let me block you and leave here because these are the problem with you guys. I am talking here and you are inside my family problem, my family matter. It's none of your business.
That is why I am the leader. This same person who would work when a leader. What is a leader? She cannot define what is a leader. She cannot define what is a leader. She don't even know the qualities of a leader. Do my TV Yisuku. The very first day you step in UK, I did a video for you that day. I said, my sister, you are in UK now, go to school. You are not in an English-speaking country. You are not in Holland anymore. Go to school, go and learn how to read and write. If possible, go to KG1. Because what? Now KG1, they will put your hand for battle and put your hand for KK, the right. 1 plus 1, 2, 2 plus 2, 4, 4 plus 4, T, I, T, E, I, F, E, so that you will go learn how to read and write. And know your left from your right. If possible, there's what called adult education. Oh, be your tametana. I'm gonna win your tametana. You know, they hear what they talk to. That's what we call adult education. If you're too big for class, maybe you and my picking come to the same class. You go to go big lies. My picking not going to look your young for class. You understand? You come to say, Daddy, if you see our so-called one of my classmates, he has a very, very big egg. He's so big the lie. I say, how does he look? He will say he's very, very wide. He used to come like this. He used to side without. He will side without Manchester United. You forgot Manchester City, not be Brentford, because you are Manchester United. You for Manchester without. Yeah, he will go like he Papa, also say even on a git of me a robo. Uzo mi roke. I'm on a kakano you. Ya yesu ku Mike no die Mike no kede. Who do agbe appearance. You understand? Oh, what barrier a criminal use on ma or bolu egbo bete nwe or bolu enwe kwabai. When a criminal bolu egbeni eri or bolu enwe or bolu enwe we yakwa. Was ye veye monu bi egbe or the name of go to a live video. Kusugwalige gege. Was ye veye yagbe you go no cook yan ki temata ma no even egu egbo block. O ma gu egbo usu mo no bi okan gu egbo no block e bare. Una block e bare. Understand? Why turns up? Why press it tozu man? Yeah, color, name on kind of why press it tozu man because I gonna bear you see us. Why press it tozu man? Where is it? Silema, you cut it, Silema, you cut it. It's being go away.
Now what?
So Monica continued streaming up until they got into the car, and her husband told her to end the live stream, which she also didn't do until he turned on the music.
Yeah, okay, please report. I will not report Mama Joy. The thing will report by itself. No worry. Now because that the car. Yeah. You're not getting out until now because that the cool not there. Not mine. Don't even worry. He says somebody they stream my video. No worry. You'll see the video just now. Now one time go tell me, now Baba God do it for me, not be my power. You understand? Okay. She bullied. Who was I talking about just now? I did listen to one video. Somebody just they talk. That is not a bully, my darling. No, they're not stick with the waste of the money. Because lawyers, before they will take your case. So you once watch my video on the reggae. I never finished. If you know that, why are you people bullying Monica? Who be that? Both of you bully many people. What about bullying many people? Meaning, so if we bully ourselves, we're supposed to rest. Abi? Okay. Should if we bully ourselves, we're supposed to rest.
Monica is enough.
But no, we did. Some people did not rest.
Durch Werbung auf YouTube erreiche ich genau meine Zielgruppe.
Let's quickly take a look at yet another scenario whereby you see that these children are not entirely comfortable with Monica's social media activities.
Yes, breakfast time. Can you like?
No. What camera that we have? You know, what camera do? You right?
Look, what anybody chooses to do with their kids and family is nobody's business. But once it gets to the media, be rest assured that you will be scrutinized whether you like it or not. And I just feel so much pity for those children because their mom is forcing the camera down their throats, which is clearly affecting them. And I do understand that Monica has to work to make money, but I'm also of the opinion that Monica should know where to draw the line, especially when her social media activities start to affect the stability and mental well-being of her children. If you think of it, there are families out there who live their entire life in the public glare and they do very well at it, but those families have undergone due processes and followed adequate guidelines to ensure that the sanity and happiness of their children come first before anything else. And I think Monica has missed that part of the equation, which is why her children are revolting the way we've seen them do. And you might also say that Monica has hired the services of a solicitor in order to protect her son. Well, from the words of Monica's mouth, Monica's son's image being rubbished in the media brings popularity and money to the house. So the reason I think Monica is taking legal actions against Lolo is because of the damages that she hopes Lolo would be ordered to pay by the court, which still boils down to money. So you guys, I really think that this is just a money game for Monica, and that is what Esther Izobo failed to understand. Monica knows exactly what to do for people to stop talking about her and her family, but Monica will not do that thing because she knows that doing so is going to affect her revenue.
Exactly.
Now, back to where we started from. Esther Izobo was kicked out of the GPC group she worked hard for so many years to fight for. And Esther did not even get a proper send-off. Can you imagine that after all those years, she didn't get any departure bonus, she didn't get a pension, nothing at all. She was disgracefully banished. Let us now take a look back at some of the work Esther did in support of Monica. This one is Esther's post against ODL Kate. Esther ended the caption with "God punish you and that color, Kate." This other one is Esther's attack on Atiti. She ended this caption with "The fool don't hire B." And this one right here is against you. She ended this caption with "I dislike her," referring to Esther Izobo was here questioning a proxy account that goes by the name Neutral Person. For your information, Neutral Person used to be a GPC member that ran for her dear life when she could no longer take the things that she was seeing within the group. So Neutral Person created a Facebook group and Esther Izobo was interrogating her if she already informed Monica before creating the group. And her response was that, "Do I need to consult Monica before I open a free group?" So as you can see, Esther was a soldier for Monica. She fought, but she didn't fight a good fight.
Exactly.
She loved, but she loved blindly, and it took her 5 years of her life before her eyes opened. So the big question is, what can Esther actually show for those 5 years of support?
Nothing. Insult and humiliation.
Shame. And
Shame
Esther
and
is going to be
disgrace.
remembered as the
And I saw that shame and disgrace will enter the rest of their body. The rest of them will never take over that group. Now so shame will enter their body. Now shame, none of them
So
will come
after
out.
the altercation with Monica, Esther started posting captions that touched the heart, and Emily J, on the other hand, has been trying frantically hard to get Esther to come back to their GPC group. And the reason Emily J is craving for Esther to come back is simply to pepper them.
Anything where Esther tell me, anyone where I tell Esther, it's none of your business.
Now our business.
Esther go come to me too. I go dey praise her again.
If you like it, come. The disgrace don't give you.
They are fooling themselves. We are fooling you because you have your there. We will keep on fooling you.
Okay, Master, please. Thank you. Emily J cannot wait to post the caption, "Ishok Nabi." And the second caption Emily J is going to post is "E-campaign." You guys, we've all seen this so many times before, and I don't think it moves anyone anymore because most people on social media now understand that most GPC members have quite a low IQ and would easily fall for Emily J's vices and run back to the group just to pepper them. Look, it's not going to surprise me too much if Esther goes back to GPC, but Esther might actually prove me wrong and uphold her dignity and stand her ground. My personal advice to Esther is this: focus on your mobile phone business. If possible, convert your Facebook account to a business page and monetize your social media presence. Do something meaningful and valuable to your own life instead of going about social media poking and bullying people who have never offended you personally, all in the name of supporting someone you later end up calling ungrateful.
Yes,
and here
so
is where I rest my case.
thank
If
you
found
very
this
much,
video
my
interesting,
darling.
go ahead and give
This
it a
get
thumbs up
your
and
head. Don't worry. Oh yeah, your head. I'll give you one gift. Oh God, I chai calabaso talaba. Yes, so my people. Oh God, we want to see the kind of life we Omonoke can live. Emmanuel we sene, Emmanuel we yobone uzan ya mi. Osalo bone gyo esiwa ya gbuwa. Ne suwa kan ya gbuwa omonu wa we sena iba boy la egbe. Ne suwa kan ya gbuwa omonu wa we sena ne iba boy la egbe. Nu we aya we sena ron pa gbina na ron pa na kiare omonu do gbo yesi omo we oni iba boy la egbe. You understand? That is what just happened to Esther Izobo, the soldier of GPC. You understand? We understand now. Gbinane start gbinane omono keke ne gbinane ro yo agbon ro yemi ro wi wa ga ro wi just send on ga ja sina hun do mono keke ede na ri wo na e ba boya la jan wa re eku ewo nyan awon zigi yo ya la jan wa ni re agu wa gun wa ri para iku na eso we o ini ye re ba na yan mama ye ba iya ye ta ma EGPC were EGPC pina EGPC wo na as when no one of those na hina every day so wa here ladia when we ka ya joja de ma hun do mo no keke the same wa we ata we GPC no dey insult people GPC no dey fight people but today what is happening if I go as one lawa igbine e mo no wa we say na kiziga fun gbe wa ye gbune Esther Izobo we le ye fake account ya gbe han gbiri ni mo ni ka kege ni ade e de na yi wo yan ọmọ ayé ọ̀vọ́ ya kú ẹ̀fọ́ rẹ̀ ọmọ ayé kú ẹ̀fọ́ rẹ̀ amáré ìwẹ̀ fọ́ rẹ̀ mi àdé kíta fọ́ bí náà fi kíta hó n'ogun èrè ayé ìwẹ̀ fọ́ náà ihe àti ìwé nínú ahẹ́ ó máa gbé yé wa ní ìbàbọ̀ yẹn aláwẹ̀ gbé ó máa gbé yé wa Esther Izobo ó máa gbé yé wa ẹ̀gọ́ kpárọ̀ náà ọ̀yà gbọ̀nù pẹ̀lú máa gbé yé wa ní gbé bùnyà ní yà gbé àgbínà níyàn ká gbínà níyàn ego kparo na oya gbon unless udo ladia udo yin yen manu eju na hunde omo no keke ne ogbewe ne otun all the name I support my social media una mo na mu una awe giane una ajo ja na mama kanu jo yana ego kparo na o he agbon no we e ba me here so adi with one after the other ya we ya show example so be ya we ni babo ya la wa gbe ono padaro patient yana ya jo yana patient yana ya this gwan patient yana ya this gwan ni na kalo ni ko obi a mimi no ruwe ni patient oni riri me nwese you understand wade agbon ware wade agbon ja gbosono ovievie no manya wa wade ovievie no manya wa jpc heka magwalo jpc heka magwalo jpc heka no konkon wagwalo wa mezin yivun ibe mala gpc egbere ni ovievie wo malaja idagbo emi yanu wa we secret ye malaja idagbo everyone under the darkness, it must be brought to light. And when light come, darkness disappear. Obion, a year now, it's a year of confession and disgrace. A disgrace in your life, one by one. Unless Esther Izobo, Papa send a message in again. Esther Izobo, don't let you feel you will come out, whether you will do it audio or you do it video, you will come out and apologize to a president no bully. Area, many king. We may feel anything as the king of media. We need anything. Come out and apologize to Ivanuja Sena because why? You are now out of bondage. What I matter now, you are now out of bondage from GPC bondage. You are out. The Lord has rescued you out of that GPC bondage. So for you to be accepted into the world of prosperity, you have to apologize to the people you have stepped on their toes because why? They will still keep on staggering you. They will still keep on humiliating you because you have humiliated a lot of people all in the name of fake accounts. Whether you are using fake account, You are using the real account. Is somebody that's under that fake account. Is somebody that is pressing the phone. That person, your finger will be cut short. As far as they mention that name, you have registered that name with your lifestyle. God Almighty will ultimately strike you down. If you don't want to strike you down, you have to come out and apologize. Ugaono gwa tuere no balo yo egi owa udula de winya. Ugaone ede mekono eti bienwe. Udula de winya because why? Mayo maya for example ne wale fika kat the GPC bullion. Ugaoni ba boela we bio wale ba boela oda one di ko wala you come out and apologize. Because of the video for the past 5 years. Iwa ko aro e was one na. Iwa ko was one na. Because the time where as fast where oto emiga otora no megara de uvie we oto hono je tintiti ohono we tinse otabona e de uvie we oto de no ka o kam kan no so ala wa be wa ba wa unwe anu se on ka wa gbelu wa ba wa ngo mana so taken wa ye hunda wo no papa ya taken o ye unungo wa ya taken wa o vie vie no wa ya fe unungo wa ya kale ya we ngo na we bi do de o buga o gban ya o we gban no wa papa a o we gban wa tunu wa you know what taken wa ye because all water to time was Jomina or water to either if you move born. Manastan obey on so no allows any that a link in you. I was well, I believe 50 or you get also 15 wherever you're Manastan. Bullet you are the 50 or allow. Happy on you, very important. What? Now you believe. Manastan. The read boss lady is you were sick or change you were now sick. Egbe we have fe na sick mi na la yagbe e ya na go egbon na ya. Imote Dangote ogbele ya. Ebere ya wa o next week yan wo ebere ya wa. So why is you egbon na? Do we na do ji go no ya ebere I do let you go no ya ebere. The read boss lady ama wa degi yeke gwi no rebu. E ba bo lara bi egbe ba bo no ya re ha. Wa you hu we si fa e bo ya nti wona fe oh here you egi wa. Manastan ebo ya nti na ohia yo egi wa read boss lady. E ba bo no la mo ni ka gbe ohia la we gbe. We ni chare ohia yi do ku ka se moto. Ma wo na petu gina o ti wa finyu wa we onyi ma to si do wa ni wa be yan kpuru wa gbe kan me wa iya you got to last sunset. Yes, so my people lick we wa ni let's go there. 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 Let's go there.
I've come out before to do this kind of
Kwagbele yo isha. Omajori 1,334. Have you now? Have 12 what? Have okay, we'll make a 50 kilo. 20 or do I massive 15 now? 16 of the 16 yo. I'll make a 50 before I leave. I'll make every now was again. It's again hold on back go. Of 15 years, 50 years, not 35 now, 15 years. Of 15 years, if you know, say you never fair, show this person love, show her love, because one person now will show love now. You understand? Show her love. See, I'm 35, the 135 right there, so make her 50, make her 150, make her 150. Make her 150, make her 150. Make her 150, or the link right there, so just click on the link, make subscribe, click on the list. Just click on enter, give her contact, give her enter. Just give her like that, just like that. Real boss lady, about large generation will be our biju wa bera. Ebonity ni money can do have your way. Your way. Oh, we are born with because already I said that believe family awareness, so there's no idea one. You understand? Because when I have buried, no, I already know can I go no. When I have buried family, we are coming here to write rubbish. You understand? When you want, I mention I want you. So my people, I'm gonna join me later because I think where the rush to go now. Come back later. Later. We're coming back later. Let's say around 6. I'll fall out around 6. You understand? Because it's after 5 now. So we can rush do something. So for those of you now, only one person subscribe. Remember, only one person that subscribe. You understand? Only one person that subscribe. But I say man, I'm gonna do it on the me and movie myself. So for those of you now with the Wagbele I wanna put make complete now 15 we need 15. Only one person. For inside 200 almost 300 and something. So he's not coming, it's only one person. 300 and something, only one person. Oh yeah, my God. So if okay, we'll give if you now agree more subscribe. Wanna subscribe for blessing. Let me put the link here. For this video, we'll give blessing. Subscribe, we'll give blessing. I bin Injoma. Bleib blessing Injoma.
Kaufe Produkte auf Facebook und Instagram, wenn du deinen Online-Shop mit Shopify startest. Der
My people,
E-Commerce-Plattform, der mehr als
my people don't even subscribe for already. I can't believe it. They don't even subscribe for already. They don't make 88. Now I know it's not 87 if you get before. Blessing Injoma. Blessing Unjo.
Hi, BNB lovers. I feel so good to be back here.
See the bless you. I don't see the picture.
That is the news of Nikki and Jamie Perkins, who this week
Blessing a very fine girl.
that they are officially separated. Jamie and Nikki are popular Australian YouTube vloggers who got married 6 years ago.
Blessing a fine chico. Na fine baby. Isn't all those fine chico? Meanwhile, baby. Okay, we'll give one subscribers. I believe you link one for you so. I don't put link there. Wanna subscribe to blessing. Blessing, wanna you subscribe, wanna you give her, more give blessing at least. As all of you today, boy, you will give her 200. 200. And the link be this one. This blessing link. Understand? When I knock for 200 people. She get how many she get? For your computer, we don't plenty reach. For computer, one key for them. For your making, if you're making in YouTube channel 10K subscribers. 10K subscribers. She deserve her. She what time, Abi? She what time? When I just oh God bless you now. See better people. God bless you. When I hear the naka. God bless you now. God bless you now. So you subscribe. When I hear the subscribe for that. 89, 88, 89 now. When I the click on the when I click on that link, I click on that link on the entire side. More yours. Now see the way to analyze this video. They give all this kind of bonge news, but how bonge news like this. More shocking. More shocking. More your complete. More your naka for them. 89 now. I done this so 89. 89 now she did so. I bet more your naka for them. When I hear the subscribe, when I show love. When I show love, when I show and love. Person they do better work. You don't see when I give her money. When I also give her that, that thumbs up, not subscription. Now I just go they watch and they watch a video. You understand? People when they subscribe, when they watch their video. You know, see when I dash her money now. This one not come out, come the beg 9,090. More they go 9.9, and she gets so yeah. More they go. Better people. More they not come. People where your day hell. People where all your day head, one of the knock from. The girl they really try for real. The girl they really try. All the way the way she analyze our video is one in time perfect. You understand? So I bet more you knock from her. She deserves to be, more just encouraging one way or the other. Understand? Not only our people, little support. Understand? love now for all over. You understand, whether Igbo, Yoruba, or Gambia, or Senegal, Togo, Malawi, Zimbabwe, Zimbabwe, Zikoko, Zikaka, Zikoko, everybody. May God bless all of them abundantly. And they understand us. Yeah, just click on that link where they see for this. So just enter the link. As you just click on the link, as you just reach blessing, palo, you just see that red button there with your right. You understand? Now you're showing that love. Not say anything red and love. You're showing that love as you're showing. You enter the bell, you press the bell so that anytime you bring this kind of wicked video like this, you will be the first person to watch. You understand? No, be the first person. No, when I subscribe. She did the try. You understand? When I subscribe for her video, she did try. She's doing a nice job. You understand? My beg, when I just show and love. When I knock for her, when I knock for her, when I get the knock for her, when I knock the love for her, when I knock the love for her, make you show. Anyway, you receive a message. When I shock her, I beg. Now plenty for here. Only 2 people don't give her. Only 2 people should wait this saw. Not like all this video, what she they do. Not like this video when I show love. I don't see when I dash her money. See, we could have shown her love. We could have press her for her, thumbs up for her. When I thumbs up for her, so we thumbs up for everybody. Oh yeah, when I thumbs up for blessing. For this video alone, when I thumbs up for her. You understand? Me never thumbs up. I mean, one thumbs up. See, me never thumbs up. I mean, one press my own love. You understand? Now 9.9. I mean, one press my own now. Yeah, let me press my own. I don't press my own. Man, I do finish work. Yo. Oh yeah, I'm gonna show love. I'm gonna press on. I'm gonna show and love na show. I greet you, Stanley. What almost to tell. I'm gonna show love, I bet. I'm gonna show love small. I'm not sure. You understand? I'm not sure. Man, y'all use at least 15 minutes to show and love. When I use and show and love. Because she really try for this video. Wallahi, she try finish. I'll finish work, not be loud. Oh, yeah, Agbele yo. Wa pin no bani, wa pin yo when I understand. Wa pin yo no yan yes. When you might discriminate on, we love everybody, we carry everybody along. If you see you do good work, we go encourage you. You understand? Whether you be any depends on any tribe you be, as long as you are doing good job, you know they discriminate anybody, not there inside. This girl you watch her, she not there inside though. If you want her to talk about it, get the way she's doing talk about Lolo. You understand? Not the way they start that video. The quarrel between Lolo and the other girl, ODL, they talking. You know, this side, we not get side what she doing. Even this girl, voice of truth, do voice of truth where they Senegal, you see talk now. She say even in 90% join with that one talk. You understand? So that one see talk. So the girl not the when you say you're the knackan, the way it be. If you don't do anything, we just let you know go address. You know the cost person. She not the cost person. She just the address. You know, be like when I was here, Matt. No, but this what we don't cost. This what we don't cost. She not the cost. She just the analyze your video separately. I beg she deserve to be encouraged. But when I encourage her, when I give her like 100, at least we play it for you. The only 3 of us don't before of us now. I don't give her. I'm gonna make sense now. It's now 9.9. I give one knock and one 10k. One can about 10k subscriber. At least more we all shock. You understand? Maybe you'll be like say we all use that one to encourage her. See, no, see, I will show now. Now see, now link you already so. I want like link already. What happy on it? So nobody know but may God bless you. The word I hear show the love, when I hear show the love, may God bless you. Love not go ever finish what I ask. Anything when I put in hand, God will the bless you abundantly. I'm not go die small picking the way until they show love. But more just show and love, Minister. When I hear show and love, and I correct girl, she dey try. You understand? I know say me if I see person with the try, we are the talk and if you don't see the try, I don't work pass. I'll be so I'll never show you love in me. A nice person. You understand? You got your day ahead. Muna yo the show. Muna show. Wa pin no giyo no giyo. Wagewa no yo. Wagewa no yo. Tebe wagewa no yo. Wagea no yo. Wagea no yo. Wagea ko yo. Wagea no yo. Wagea no yo. Get video to the sweet oh. Video to the sweet. Which is I think the way she did the address in each now the sweet we never know that thing. Yeah, address you have evidence you way. Can't give evidence you way. I mean when I put on 91, 91, 91, 91, 9.91K. My urina. So I give yo, I give buy 100, I give buy 100. I give buy 100 now, I give buy 100, okay now. Man, I give buy 100. 80 something minus 1, 80 something by 86 minus 1. Nice, not 91. You have here number 100. I'll press a year, I'll press a year. God bless you now. Well, have here, okay, 91, 9.91K. Now see, 9.91. To your 9.91K. Next time, 91. I'll give back by 100. I'll have you now by 100. God bless you now. Next time. Have your we still plenty here now. My no one my your my asun bana with my 200 my 300 now when have you now have your now wa kun your gba arrow is maybe arrow is 60 now be 7 or if your now you understand that means about 100 or something my your now get gba wala ho well I enjoy video now with your support. If you enjoy this video what would this girl do wanna encourage her. You understand? I encourage you. Saloba bless you. Saloba bless you. I have favorite way. I'm bad. You know, I like bow because good deep. Understand? We are good band of one can the social media president and the chief ayaba of Benin Kingdom, Babizwa. I understand. Mando Guakai. So let me go and do something. You understand? So we still have 9 minutes to go. So while our press, I show love. Now I'm gonna show love. Within this up, we'll show love, we'll show love, we'll show love. We'll show each other love, love. Oh, hello. Okay, happy birthday to your husband. Your husband, no one. You don't want me to drink. Your husband don't want me to drink, Abi. I greet you, man. Okay, now Wednesday I'll send that for you. All right, man. Thank you very much. Thank you. Happy birthday to him. Happy birthday to my boss. That's a boss. Don't say a boss there. You understand? You know what you do for boss? You cook better food for boss. You understand? As you cook better food for you can't tell us make it sleep. You give him better massaging. Oh God, better massage. Don't let him go machine by himself. I trust you. Akure, he deserve him. He deserve my husband when they try, then they celebrate. So for you, may you not go far too. Because this one. All right, man. Thank you very much, man. All right, man. All right, now I'll send that for you. Yes, so my people, better person, with all your day hen. So I beg, moku quiet down. I waiting this up. Mona subscribe now. Mona show love now. Mona show love for this our beautiful sister. Mona show love. Mona show love. Mona you the press some from. Mona you the press some from. If person do good things, you understand? If I been a fair investor, so now the investor wanna live and our talk now our platform will be so When I forget, when I just show and love, when I just show and love, because if we see what person do good, we'll show and love. Forget the hatred, forget the grudges. We will show love to each other. We don't need to the invest ourselves again. People will get good mind. We need to show them love. You see those people will get deep heart, will get bad minds, will get keep things from mind for years, keep starting from all those kind of will back what is wrong for them. Will wrong for them, will add them with prayer. God change their mind, change their mind, change their mind. And if God not change them, we will pray, say, because where the Bible says, so far not a wind to live, but to do what to be lekwa. You understand? We go use by fire, by thunder. We go use take beliakwa in one way or the other. If they gather, if the gathering is not for God, I am anaga. He say the most only waiting is Zara. I'm not tired. Now reading the Bible. You understand? Obey you. So I beg, we just show love, love it. While they love it in a blessing deserve one. I'm gonna give one that love. They get tried. It's us too. He really tried it big time. She tried. You see the way she did analyze her videos. She do perfect job, very neat job. You understand? You feel me? So be your own. I just show and love. Yeah. I don't back. I really back why it was in that one. Why you see? Yeah, now. It was yeah. 91 why you see? Subscribe. What happy on you? 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 What shock 92? Oh, who be that person? We press on. God go bless you. God go richly bless you. Who press on? When I press on, me you reach 100. Who press on? Now only 8 now we need now 8. Me reach 100. 8 now reach. When you press on for blessing like that, just your press on for the most. No, let us know say we appreciate what him do. For this video we listen to, we appreciate and more just give her that. No, you're complete 100 for her. You understand? She deserve one. You get why? No, you're not come on that. I see now the video what she do. The way she tell the they analyze. Yeah, she dey try. Obiyon. Oh yeah, I wanna give one. What have you? Yes. Get why? Because he try for this video. Una know say if for this this platform what would they so person dey do good thing with the supporter. So this woman he try well. Yes, so my people, this one I try well. Not when we just not come for now. And 92 it is so 9.92. So we make a 9.1. Will be 9,100. When we make a 9,100. You understand? Small. We'll make a 10,000 for her. You understand? Then we just come, we just fire her for her. You understand? But today we'll complete her 9,100 for them. She deserve them for the video we will play. So she deserve them. On your more use to encourage them. Obey you. So I beg, if you know say you never show her love, and I know say many sit down here we never show this woman love now since where I started to announce this thing, many sit down here we never show her love. So me, I don't use 2 of my phone to show her love. How many phone I have? My phone plenty now. Me I believe all of the phone. Make I use all my phone to show and love. Oh yeah, mo dey naka. Oh yeah, now don't join. That one don't join. It's not 9,003. Oh yeah, make I on the other one. Hey, you go sit down there. Get away you go here. Inyongam, 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 inyongam. Uswaba migo ya yedo. Inyanga, nyanga, nyanga, nyum. Inyanga, inyanga, inyanga. The reason why some of una go show love, you not go stay because why? If you show love, if you just press that red button, bang, bang, you come out. You don't watch more for the video, or maybe you press like or the notification button. The love where you show no, as they come out, the love they follow you, they come out. I know so many people don't understand. You understand? You know why I talk also? Make I use myself to give an example. Me, I show love now. I don't press notification button for the other side of the other my phone. I use the other my phone show love. I don't press notification button. I don't watch the video. The love not show. It not show for here. You understand? Now they go back now. I want press the button now so that I watch the. I go on the notification button. I go show some love. I go press like so that the love go fit show. You understand? See, and the love can show 93. Opinion. If possible, if you even drop your comments on the famous way, if you still drop your comments, it's very, very important. So I beg you, from the watcher, show some love, drop your comment, press the notification, I go. Obey your time now. So I use God beg you, we get 93 now. 93 muna show now, muna do something, muna just complete at 7. And 5:30 done now. I want come on, get where they go. I still come back again. You understand? So now I want come make me delay now. Now delay me now, make I stay. I'm not gonna miss my flight too. Cause flight I want to use. I want to use flights. You understand? Now flight I want to use. Whether na witchcraft or whether na aircraft or whether all of them small like crash all day. You understand? I flight I want to use. Even though I use leave, I use a plantain leave or na any leave where I take fly. So far I fly, but not fly. I fly. So far fly there. I want you to take a flight. Whether I use plane or I use leave. So far I carry anything for granted. So far I move me for granted. And somebody they use her. They use her head for blood money. Jesus. That woman really confess. saying they use now. He says Saga anything to make money. When I talk this about social media, now I make can block my page. Now I make can send GPC people when they go block my page. Emily J may go block my page because I tell the say that she be the bad person for social media. And she be the down Betty of social media. Even if I'm anything. If all this hour, all this hour, when I so why you go do I want money the button the have kita no be the low the bo. Have she go no be no bo le na yeke wago ye na ta go why you go talk to mama I go talk to yeke la why you go yeke go yeke awe yeke ya say boteme ona ya say ona aside o my ye boy you my don me ho no madam video na nya monica wo kam kala egbe ni o madam yo o madam yo we no go ba madam yo no da we no ta we live video no no hina why da me honey you understand what they do ikoba ikoba lo keke na pe ga ikoba lo keke lo hama we o yiwe emi nu na madeyo o yiwe emi nu ta o madeyo emi nu ta madeyo vi emi nu ta madeyo we wa ko bolele oh you know you go sha oh god so lo boa well does it no bo o ese gbe me o who does it no bo o ese gbe me no mana gume zuwa no mana gume kun apo bolele ko pa o numa ge bo ni kori ya mu wa na mu menwa o who does it no bo o ese gbe o ese gbe o ese gbe o who does it no bo o ese gbe oh yeah, I'm gonna show this one love, you understand? Because we dey come back again for ogbonge one. You understand? The next topic, we dey come back for the next topic, but we'll take a break. According to my brother, said we'll take a break. Yes, so 93. Sure, wanna thumbs up for this woman, man. This woman she too day well. We should just wanna give her 100 because the video we should do make sense. For now, I play one of the video for now. I'll play another video for now. We sweet me well. I want play for now. Wanna thumbs up for this video. Wanna give her, wanna complete 100 now. Wanna complete 100, get one sweet of it, one of the video game. I want play for now. All the videos too sweet me. I play this one. I never listen to this one. This one where I see.
Hey guys, Blessing here. Before I fully go into this video, I would like to give a shout out to Iyobo TV. I want to thank Iyobo TV for joining my YouTube membership. So you guys,
This guy, you know, picking me. He's like, give me hello. Hello, ma. What talk, man? Okay, ma. Okay, ma. Thank you very much, ma. All right. All right, ma. Thank you very much. All right, ma. So yeah, we don't do. I bet when I subscribe, God bless you. So maybe if I come back, I'll play this song. I just want to go sweet me. Now the beginning of this video, people laugh. Okay now. I bet when I show love, we will never reach, we never complete. If you not complete, if I come back, I will still carry this thing come out when I complete them. You understand? I still can't come out. I greet all of you better time. God bless all of you abundantly. You understand? Because I go bath, me I remove. Opinion, one love, better style. She deal with you later. In the next, I come back around the 6:30. Put me on down. 6:30, my journey. You understand? My journey we'll talk about Eddie Murphy, Idausa, and Isoke and Chief Opizo, the Ayabahan of Benin Kingdom. You understand? So I go okay, you understand? Well, I will go the later. What? What I'm saying? Wow, you know, bye bye for now. One love, with the style.